Hey, it is collection update time. What a time. I know you guys love this time as much as I do. So, we are going to go ahead and get started. Technically, February has one more day. I just feel like kind of doing it. Okay, just making sure. Just kind of doing it now and getting it out of the way. So, we do have Blu-rays. We are going to start off with the new releases. We got the Blu-ray of Castle Falls. This is the new Dolph Lundgren and Scott Adkins movie. Not only that, it was directed by Dolph Lundgren, and this was a fun movie. Basically, these two people who don't know each other, they happen to be in this building that's getting ready to be demolished. That also happens to have a large sum of cash inside, and you can see where that's going to go. Really fun movie. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I love Dolph and I love Scott, so there you go. The Sparks Brothers, the 2-disc special edition. Great documentary by Edgar Wright. I did see this in theaters and I loved it. This is probably one of the best major studio home media releases ever in a while. This is loaded with well over 3.5 hours of special features, including on the second disc, an hour and a half long live concert of Sparks in London, which is fantastic. Exceptional, absolutely fantastic documentary. If you guys can get your hands on this, definitely do so and give that one a watch. Antlers, the Blu-ray Digital Code Combo Pack. I saw this one in theaters, actually caught an advanced screening of this. I actually reviewed it for you guys on Blu-ray Tuesday a few months ago. It's a good movie, packed with some really cool extras too. Basically this movie about a Wendigo. And Kerry Russell and Jesse Plemons have got to stop it! That's Antlers, and as I drop it. Then we have this one. This is the Blu-ray digital copy combo pack of Zeros and Ones. I hated this. This is really, really bad. This is an incomprehensible mess. I could not tell you for the life of me what was going on, why anything was happening, why Ethan Hawke was doing anything in one particular scene that he was doing. I couldn't. I just really didn't like this movie. Supposedly, Ethan Hawke is playing twin brothers. One of them is a hacker trying to, unveil this, plot. And Ethan Hawke plays the other brother trying to stop him. And it's just so boring. What's weird is that the movie starts and ends with Ethan Hawke popping up on camera as himself. Not in character, but talking out of character. And he's talking about the movie. Really weird that you would make that a part of the movie, but whatever. The Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack of Dune. Really, really great movie. Highly recommend it. This is just a good movie. I saw this one in theaters. Has some really cool extras to it too. Then we have the Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack of Halloween Kills. This coming with both the theatrical and extended cuts. I tell you, even though there is a difference in running time, I couldn't tell a damn difference between this and the theatrical cut. Especially the quote-unquote alternate ending. It looked about the same as the theatrical cut's ending. Still, that being said, I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed it when I saw it in theaters, and I enjoyed it when I rewatched it. Looking forward to the next one coming out this October. The Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack of Last Night in Soho. Great home media release. This is another Edgar Wright movie. Has well over an hour and a half of extras. This is such a phenomenal movie. I can understand why this movie didn't do well in theaters because it kind of came out at a weird time. But I hope that just like with Edgar Wright's other movie that was a box office bomb, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, it becomes a cult classic. And I think that this movie will become a movie like that because while it was out, it was getting rave reviews. So it's hard for me to see that not happening. But yeah, just an absolutely phenomenal movie. The Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack of The Addams Family 2. What can I say? It's The Addams Family 2. If you liked the first one, which I did a lot, you're going to like this one. Although I liked this just a little bit less than the first one because for whatever reason during the final, during the third act, they tried to go like this weird scientist route, and I didn't really care for it. But yeah, really enjoyed this. The Blu-ray DVD digital copy combo pack of Ghostbusters Afterlife. Again, saw this in theaters. Really, really enjoyed this one. It's fantastic. I really think that they should not do any more Ghostbusters movies. I think this kind of wraps it up perfectly. Although the post-credit scene does tease a sequel, so we'll see. But yeah, this was a really fun movie, and McKenna Grace as Phoebe Spengler, Egon's granddaughter. Not only is she terrific in the movie, she's also a really good singer. I remembered in the theater when the credits were rolling and there was a song playing. I think it's called Haunted House. I was like, who sings this? Because it sounds really familiar. McKenna Grace sang it. And I had that kind of same experience because while I was watching the credits roll, I was like, who's saying that? Oh, yeah, that's right, McKenna Grace, I remember. But on the special features, she's, like, geeking out hardcore, which is so adorable. I love that. Yeah, this is a really, really great movie and a really great release, too. Then we have the Blu-ray of Apex. This is Bruce Willis's sixth movie of 2021 of 7. And, yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Then we have the Blu-ray DVD digital code combo pack of Encanto. This thing has almost 2 hours of extras, which is fantastic. All of the extras on this are just phenomenal. But yeah, this is a great movie. Definitely one of the best movies of last year. Although second best animated movie of last year. Sorry. I still got to give it up to the Mitchells versus the Machines. That movie was just something spectacular. But yeah, this is a really great movie, very beautiful. The Blu-ray really, the colors really popped and everything on here. As far as features go, as I fling it, this does come with the short film Far From the Tree, which was shown in before the movie in theaters. It also comes with a cute little introduction by the filmmaker of that, which is really cool. You get outtakes and deleted scenes. And a lot of the featurettes that are listed on here are multi-part featurettes, so they're like mini documentaries. So if you're a fan of this movie, Austin, you're going to want to jump on watching the release, because it is well worth it. Yeah. Loved it. Encanto. Although, yes, there's that song, We Don't Talk About Bruno, which is a good song. It's #1 right now. But if you don't talk about him, why are you singing about him? Is that the loophole? And then finally, this is the Blu-ray digital code combo pack of King Richard. Saw this in theaters. Again, this movie, I just enraptured me when I watched it. This is a great, great movie. Will Smith is fantastic in this. Definitely his best performance by far. Yeah, this is a great, great movie. Great story. It is 145 minutes. It never once feels that. It also never once overstays its welcome. There's just this is a really great movie. I really enjoyed this. Yeah, highly recommend. And the extras on here are also really good too. So yeah, I recommend that one. And now for the other Blu-rays. Not too many others. We do have Nymphomaniac Volumes 1 and 2. These are the extended director's cut. If you put them together, it is a 5.5-hour movie. I have heard about these. There's a lot of sexualness in both of these. let's see. Because I know Shia LaBeouf's in. Is he in both parts, or is he just in the first part? No, he's in the first part, but Willem Dafoe's in the second part. Oh no, he's in both parts. I'm stupid. Yeah. I look forward to watching this. Then, if you guys saw my recent Let's Go Thrifting episode with special guest Eric Swinderman, he has something called the Young Filmmakers Academy. It's a non-profit organization over in Lakewood, Ohio. And I just saw that he had like some DVDs and this on Blu-ray, and I picked it up to look at it, and I was like, oh, made it. I saw it, and I was like, this is what you were talking about. He goes, take it. You're gonna have it. I don't know if he gives these out for free or if he charges them, but yeah, he's like, take it. And that is the Blu-ray of Made in Cleveland. This was the first film he directed. The other one being The Enormity of Life, which I do have. He said it is getting a Blu-ray release, so I am going to upgrade. Although, the DVD, the quality on it was quite good, so unless there's like some like super amazing extra features on The Enormity of Life, I might not upgrade, which is saying something. But yeah, this could be good, this could not be good. This has a lot of people in it. What is the runtime on this? I thought I saw a runtime. There isn't. But yeah, this is a BDR, which is, oh yeah, there is, an hour and 53 minutes, okay. So who knows, it's got a stacked cast. You got Busy Phillips, you got Gillian Jacobs, which I'm, yeah, probably mispronouncing again. You got Robin Swoboda, you got Leon Bibb. I know Robbie Barnes. Yep, there she is. Robbie Barnes is in this. Perfect. Then I found this at Dollar Tree. This is Excessive Baggage. Excess Baggage. I don't know why I keep calling it Excessive Baggage. Excess Baggage with Alicia Silverstone and Benicio del Toro. Just upgrading from my DVD copy that I have. Then I was in the half-price books. I nearly, like, poop nearly came out of my butt when I saw this. Because I never thought that they released this particular movie to Blu-ray. I was going through, and I was like, okay, sometimes they have like a cult film section, and this was brand new factory sealed for a really good price. It was under 20 bucks. I think it was $14.99, and I was like, what is this? And then I saw it was a double feature, and I saw what the first movie on it was, and I said, okay, I don't care what happens, I'm not leaving the store without this, without paying legally for it. And that is Wakhollywood Super Action Volume 1. This is a double feature that comes with Who Killed Captain Alex and Bad Black. I have been wanting to see Who Killed Captain Alex for such a long time. Wakhollywood makes the best of the best movies, and you can have your option of either the DVD or the Blu-ray. This is, oh Jesus. This is the reverse artwork for it. But these are loaded with extras, both of them. This is just great. Cannot wait. And then we have, I'll explain more, these two are sort of connected in some way or another, but I'll explain more on that in a couple minutes. These are the Blu-ray, DVD, digital code combo packs of both The Book of Life, which is technically the original Coco, and Triple X Return of Xander Cage. Both really good movies. I just did not have these in my collection yet. So now on to DVDs. Like I said, I'll explain more about those in a minute. Well, actually, before we get to DVDs, I do have a CD. It was a new release, even though I have Apple Music and I did listen to this through that. I have all her other records and I needed this. This is Love Sucks by Avril Lavigne. This was a fantastic album. Take Machine Gun Kelly off and it would be one of the best albums ever made. I hate Machine Gun Kelly. He might be from Cleveland. He can get sucker punched in the throat for all I care. Horrible person. So on to DVDs. For new releases, we have Deadlock, Bruce Willis' seventh and final movie of 2021. This is also pretty decent. Not much more to say on that than that. Amityville Uprising from Lionsgate and not Grindstone, but a company similar to Grindstone called Hollywood Media Bridge. Maybe they're just changing their name. I have no idea. Terrible. Didn't like it. This is from Grindstone. This is The Gardener. This is an action movie with Gary Daniels and Robert Bronzi, the guy who looks like Charles Bronson. This is a pretty decent movie. Good for a one-time watch. And then I had Roger Connors on last year as the Season 2 premiere. He is going to be coming back as the Halloween episode for this year and presumably for years to come. And I picked up Teacher Shortage on DVD. This is actually from the same distribution company as The Enormity of Life, and they did a good job with this as well. Dude, first of all, if you're not listening to Dark Knight of the podcast, which is hosted by Roger and this film's director, Troy Escamilla, or Escamilla, however you pronounce his name, you should. It's a fantastic horror movie discussion podcast. And I was like, I gotta watch Teacher Shortage, because that podcast was born out of them, like, meeting and doing this. This is a fun movie, man. Obviously, there are some factors I would have kind of cut here and there. I was looking on the spine. I thought that was Roger on there, and then I thought it was a reflective mirror, and I was looking at my ugly face. No, it's not. But basically, it's a slasher movie, and it's a fun one at that. I liked it. I would have cut some of the scenes at the when they're doing like the whole the weekend getaway at that one teacher's house, and they're discussing like creative tools and everything. I would have cut that down considerably, but it is what it is. It is still a really fun movie. So now on to the rest of the DVDs. We got a lot here. We got a lot. All right. We have Silent Night. This is the final Silent Night, Deadly Night movie that I needed. Shanghai Surprise. This was brand new factory sealed. I opened it up. This is supposed to be a terrible movie with Madonna and Sean Penn, which obviously that meant I needed it. America's Funniest Home Videos Volume 1 with Tom Bergeron. I grew up with the Tom Bergeron version, actually. The Bob Saget version, may he rest in peace. He was literally like exiting as I was born, so that didn't sound right. But Deal of a Lifetime with Kevin Pollak. The Dragon Dynasty release of Super Cop. Hell yeah, I've been looking for this version of this movie. Awesome. 3:10 to Yuma. Freedom Writers. Dirty Dancing Havana Nights, the sequel to the original Dirty Dancing. I hear that this is not very good, but listen, that TV remake they did 5 years ago was a travesty. The Life and Death of Peter Sellers. The Target. I'll save this one because that has a story to it. The original Last House on the Left. Haven't seen this, but I have seen the remake, and I really dug the remake. Body of Evidence with Madonna and Willem Dafoe. Is this Abel Ferrara? No. Who is this by? Ah, shit. Uli Edel. No, she did a movie with Abel Ferrara. The Sicilian, the sort of, kind of interconnected Godfather movie. The Take. The R-rated version of My Boss's Daughter. Class Action. Total Recall 2070, Machine Dreams, the little-known direct-to-video sequel to Total Recall. The Woodsman with Kevin Bacon. Blood Moon with Gary Daniels. I didn't know that they put this on DVD, but I'm so glad they did, because this replaces a VHS copy. But I'm keeping the VHS. The VHS has some cool artwork. The Blue Lagoon. The Bros. I don't know. It's two extremely confused white guys. That's what sold me. Hopefully it's like Malibu's Most Wanted. This 5-movie action collection. This comes with, this is from Echo Bridge. Ed McBain's 87th Precinct, ICE. The Sweeper, A Father's Revenge, Evasive Action and the Spy Killer, Novocaine, The Ugly Truth, which is a decent movie, Seraphim Falls with Liam Neeson and Pierce Brosnan, King Arthur, finally replacing a VHS copy of this, The Skulls 3, so now I have all 3 of them on DVD, Dog Day Afternoon, The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. Been looking forward for that one for a little while. Stir of Echoes 2, The Homecoming. I do have the first one on Blu-ray, so nice to have the sequel. Dear Frankie. Monster House. This is a really great movie. Wanted to just grab that. Took me forever to find a copy in widescreen. City Hall. Excuse me. American Breakdown with Paul Walker and James Gandolfini and a bunch of other people. Reign Over Me, an Adam Sandler movie I have not yet seen. In the Bedroom. Into the Blue 2, The Reef. I do have the first one. That is something that I just needed for completion reasons. True Stories. The First Wives Club. The Pride of the Yankees. 1001 Nights, the story of Aladdin. This is a Mill Creek set that comes with 8 Aladdin or Arabian Nights type flicks. We have 1001 Nights, 1001 Arabian Nights, The Magic Carpet, Arabian Nights, and Aladdin the Musical, and then 3 cartoons, Popeye Meets Aladdin and His Wonderful Lamp, Mr. Piper and the Story of Ali Baba, and Aladdin Mellow Tune. So that's cool. Fatal Rescue with Steve Guttenberg, the Goot. Hip Hop Time Capsule, the best of Re-TV 1994. That's pretty cool. This is awesome. Nas Video Anthology Volume 1. This is from 2004, so it goes up to like the first 10 years of his career. That's awesome. I'm also going to save that one because that is pretty amazing. Alrighty. Get Down. Aussie Park Boys. This looks horrible. Tapped Out with Coolio. A bunch of Hollywood video rentals. Pressure. All Revved Up. Is the disc fine in here? It sounded... Normally you hear rattling. The Boys. The documentary on the Sherman Brothers. The Sherman Brothers story. That's awesome that I found that. Mannequin and Mannequin 2 on the Move. The Brady Bunch movie and a Very Brady sequel. Urban Killas, Blood Bills and Thugs. What sold me was that it advertises 2 killa flicks on 1 fat disc. Gang Tapes. The Virgin Suicides. Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. This, somebody stole this from a Hollywood video. This is breaking news. I bought this at a thrift store. I literally had to break the goddamn case open in order, because once you open it up, it had like a security lock on it underneath. It was preventing from me getting the disc out. So I have to find a replacement case, and whoever stole this, shame on you, but shame on me, I guess, for buying stolen goods. I guess I got to rush to Hollywood Video to return that. Quarantine, great movie. Oh, God, that's a good one. Here we go. Top Secret. My Fair Lady, that does replace a VHS copy. The Criterion Collection of Rushmore. And the Criterion Collection of the Royal Tenenbaums. So now I'll explain those 2 movies on Blu-ray. We have 2 triple feature sets from Lionsgate. I got the hookup, Dysfunctional Family, and My Baby's Daddy. I already had My Baby's Daddy, but I did not have the other 2. Primarily got it for I got the hookup. And In Too Deep, which I already had, A Rage in Harlem, and The Glass Shield. I primarily got it for The Glass Shield because these were the last movies I needed for Ice Cube's filmography. I am planning on doing his filmography next, so that is pretty cool. I'm excited about that. I know you see my arm. You see, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Okay, come on, don't friggin' do this to me. You can't do this to me. Alright, so I'm gonna move these over here somewhat. There we go. There we go. Okay. Sorry for the delay, guys. Alright, we have Cruel Intentions 2. Still need the third one. Free Money, that does replace a VHS copy. The Greatest Game Ever Played. North by Northwest, this one also replaces a VHS copy. Looking forward to finally watching that. House of Flying Daggers. Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, the restored uncut theatrical cut. That is frickin' cool to find. Yep, definitely saving that one for last. Blood Diamond. Blood Diamond. Big Nothing. The Preacher's Wife. Ghost World, never seen it. I've been told it's really good. Radio. Radio. Rabbit Hole. Flushed Away. This is a great, great movie. I just didn't have a copy of it yet. Steel Magnolias and Blood Equity. Some sort of like documentary on a DVD-R. The Dark Side of America's Biggest Blood Sport. Looked interesting. Alrighty, so first thing I'm going to show you is this. This is Falling Backwards, the limited director's cut edition. I have a poster for this, so this image was very familiar to me. 11 years ago, my mom was good friends with somebody, and when we went to go see them, there was a filmmaker who lived down the street from him. It was like a few houses down. His name is Kenny Latimer. And we talked to him all about like filmmaking and everything, and he gave me like a signed poster of this. I have to find it, but I have a signed poster of this from when, so I have that from when I was 13 years old. Flash forward, it's now 11 years later, and I found this at a Savers, so I said, oh, I'm picking this up. It wasn't, so I said, okay, this must have been shot in Cleveland. Is there anyone I know on the back here? Sure enough, LeJean is in this. LeJean Woods. So that is just probably the strangest coincidence ever. If I find that poster, I will definitely show it on the next collection update, but it requires me digging through boxes, so it just depends on how I am. Then this was $4. This is the Shirley Temple Little Darling collection. There's a box set that comes with 18 movies all on their own disc. Find of the century. I wanted to get these mainly because my one coworker that I worked with at Mark's, we talked about these, and she hates these movies. So this comes with Baby Take a Bow, The Bluebird, Bright Eyes, Captain January, Curly Top, Dimples, Heidi, Just Around the Corner, The Little Colonel, Little Miss Broadway, The Little Princess, The Littlest Rebel, Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, Stand Up and Cheer, Stowaway, Susanna of the Mounties, Young People, and Wee Willie Winky. Whoever named that movie should be shot. There you go. But we're finishing the DVDs off with something that is rare, that is out of print. I don't know if Scream Factory put this on the Blu-ray release of this movie. If they haven't, kind of a missed opportunity. But this is, I literally, when I was in the thrift store, I nearly had a poop accident, a diarrhea accident. This is John Carpenter's Halloween, the extended edition. This is a legit release from Anchor Bay. This is the legendary all-time horror classic featuring 12 minutes of additional shot-for-television scenes. This is frickin' awesome. When Halloween was sold to NBC in 1980, the network's Standards and Practices Department demanded numerous edits to the original film. Although producer Deborah Hill personally debated these cuts, it became necessary to create additional scenes to fill the movie's 2-hour television running time. Using the crew of Halloween 2, as well as stars Jamie Lee Curtis and Donald Pleasance, director John Carpenter commenced a 3-day shoot of all new scenes and alternate footage that was then added to the original feature. That's amazing. That is absolutely awesome that I am holding this in my hands right now. Yeah. It's just... I love it. I love it. Of course I have Halloween on Blu-ray, but, I mean, come on. That's amazing. Some VHSs. Surprisingly, a decent amount. We have The Legend of Sleepy Hollow with Jeff Goldblum. This I've been looking for a while. Baby Geniuses. What's love got to do with it? You didn't subscribe to hear my horrible singing skills. The Double O Kid with Corey Haim. The Peacemaker with Dolph Lundgren. Look at that. Star Kid. Look at that. Oh. Kick some alien butt. Dead Awake with Stephen Baldwin. Meet Roly Poly Oly. This is a promotional video. Look at that. That's awesome. The Uninvited with Ray Milland. And Out of Reach with Steven Seagal. Of course I have this. I have The Peacekeeper too. I'm grabbing this because I want any Steven Seagal VHS release. Finally, we're going to finish things off with the books. We got the big books over here. We have The Marriage Lie by Kimberly Bell. Hudson by Laura Lynn Page. Ooh. The Sopranos and Philosophy, I Kill Therefore I Am by Richard Green and Peter Bernese. Awesome. The Hills, City of Angels, up close and personal with the cast of MTV's hit Fake series. Getting to Howard by Dan Wagner, the odyssey of an obsessed Howard Stern fan. Rogue Warrior, Detachment Bravo by Richard Marchenko, which I'm just now noticing has a pair of scary eyes in there. How Not to Write a Screenplay by Denny Martin Flynn. I mean, I consider myself pretty adept at screenwriting, but it's always good to have tips. And Deadly Force by Lawrence O'Donnell. This is a police shooting and my family search for the truth. So that's awesome. And then we have Butterfly by Catherine Harvey. Moviola by Garson Cannon. True Evil by Greg Iles. Chief by Albert A. Seidman and Peter Hellman. Shiver by Lisa Jackson. All Quiet on the Western Front by Eric Maria Remarque. The Footprints of God by Greg Iles. Haunting Olivia by Janelle Taylor. Ooh. This is cool. The Day of the Jackal by Frederick Forsyth. This is what inspired the 1973 movie of the same name and the 1997 remake with Richard Gere and Bruce Willis. This is a true crime book. Evidence of Love by John Bloom and Jim Atkinson. What would drive a Texas housewife to cold-blooded murder? Dude, it's Texas. Pick something. Exact Revenge by Tim Green. The Green River Run Red, the real story of the Green River Killer, America's deadliest serial murderer by Ann Rule. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to read that. That's a case that does kind of fascinate me. The Vacation by T.M. Logan. The Almighty by Irving Wallace. The Broker by John Grisham. Dr. Feelgood by Christian Keyes. Ooh. Deadly Sins by Laura Lee. Oh, too hot to handle. The Fortunate Pilgrim by Mario Puzo. The Butcher's Revenge by Jonathan Kellerman. Come on, get over here. Cell by Stephen King. San Antonio Seduction by Louise Collin. Oh. Dead Even by Mariah Stewart. Sudden Death by Rita Mae Brown. Not connected to the Van Damme movie. I know. The Red Corvette by Robert Sims Reed. And finally, Lizzie's Story by Stephen King. This is the export edition. This is apparently released at a time when it was not yet available in paperback in the USA. So that's awesome. That's all I have. Goodbye.